Oh, okay, so a little while back I did a video with the gun to the back. Just to reiterate, gun to the back. Okay, first thing is I don't want to be on the business end. So I step in, guns away from me. Turn the other way, guns away from me. Now I'm doing this because there was a comment about that video. And just to put it in reference, the individual who made this comment is no longer part of their dojo. Their choice. They put their black belt down on my desk. We had a discussion. Things didn't go the way he wanted to. I got a little bit of heat, a little heated. But the bottom line is this person walked away from this dojo. That was their choice. With that being said, this individual said that this technique was not realistic because most people won't put the gun in your back. And they were talking about how fast a bullet comes out of the gun. Well, guess what? They are correct. I did make a little bit of a mistake. And this is what I did wrong. Sort of. Okay. This scenario, gun in the back. Now let's be realistic. Unless you've actually been in a situation where a gun has been pulled on you, you really can't say what's going to happen on the street. Guess what? I've had more than one gun pulled on me. One situation, the person was standing facing me, okay? I was able to get the gun out of my face, disarm them, done. I had somebody grab my shirt, come in real close. They had the gun here, had me pinned up against the wall. Once again, gun away from me. So I am not making these scenarios up. This is stuff I've actually experienced. Now we know most of the time, people with a gun, if they're going to actually use it, they're going to do it from a distance because a gun is designed to injure, maim, kill from a distance. If somebody usually comes up to you with a gun or any other type of weapon, more than likely they are trying to intimidate you. In other words, get you to do what they want you to do. So, this scenario, gun in the back, is not exactly unrealistic. And once again, the comment was, it only takes so much time for a bullet to come out of a gun. But guess what? It takes more time for the brain to tell them to squeeze the trigger. That's what we're doing. I'm not dealing with a bullet coming out of a gun because at this distance, my only option is to run and move, zigzag, because bullets go straight. So as long as I'm in front of the business end of the gun, hold it towards me, I'm in trouble. If I can get something between us, I can move out of the way, then that's a different scenario. Just like any other weapon, it's no good unless you are on the end of the business end. So we're going to do this scenario. Gun to the head. Once again, a very realistic situation. Somebody may come to the side of me and say, hey, give me your wallet, give me your gun. Boom. There you go. Did I actually say give me your gun? Yeah, I did, didn't I? They may want something from me. Okay? So, once again, I am not doing something that may alert my opponent. Okay? If I suddenly turn like this, that could make them nervous. Right up the corner of my eye, I can see Mr. Chris right there. Boom. There's the gun. Wham. Okay? Once again, this way. Notice I always step in towards my attacker. Okay? So, if I go this way, by moving in close, bring the gun back towards me. There you go. By moving this way, bring the gun back towards me. Once again, I'm there blocking it. The key thing is I don't want to be on the business end. Now let's be realistic. There's no guarantees on the street when it comes to a gun attack. Okay? Different scenarios, different situations, but the most important thing is to know your basics. Number one, hold the gun up. Don't be in front of that end of the gun. That's the dangerous part. Okay? If I can just give him my wallet and he'll leave, give him the wallet, done. Credit cards can be canceled. Cash can be replaced. Depending on the type of gun. this would be considered automatic. So when you pull the trigger, it slides. Guess what? If I can do that, keep the gun from sliding, he can't shoot me. So the main thing is, have a full toolbox. I know different ways to handle a dangerous situation. And once again, I'm not hating on this person. Their comment made me think. Yes, I may have not taught fully the situation, and realistically, yes, the person may want to keep distance away from me, but also too, their confidence may build because they're holding a weapon. So yeah, person may be here, put the gun to the back of the head. It may be there. Just by the gun being in the back of my head, I roughly know the build of the person behind me. Somebody this tall is not going to normally aim up. Most people will take the gun and hold it about shoulder level. It's more comfortable. But having it in my head, boom, right there. Now here's a little something else when it comes to gun defense. For instance, once again, this is an example of an automatic. So when you fire, it slides back, shell casing comes out. Guess what? Casings burn. They hurt. Trust me on this, I've had shell casing hit me in the face while shooting my M16. Okay? Bounced off, came back, hit me. They hurt. They burn. So when I do this technique, I may want to consider, do I want to be this way because if he fires, the shell casing may hit me. It can burn. I may want to go this way. So when it's ejected, it goes away from me. Remember, most people are right-handed. Guns, they're designed for the casing to eject to the right. Most people are right-handed. Also, too, guns are loud. Very loud. So, situation like this, I don't want to be here because he pulls the trigger, I'm going to lose hearing. Okay? They don't tell you this on TV, but trust me, firing a gun is very loud, makes a lot of noise, things like that. So once again, doing this is not bad. Matter of fact, it's the smartest thing in the world because the bullet will not hit me. But I can hit him repeatedly. What are the chances they may come straight up into me in the back? It depends on the individual. They may do that. There may be a little bit of distance. Okay? Once again, if I can just put my wallet down, they leave, great. If I'm like, hey, look, I don't want to turn around, get them nervous, but right here, I can gauge distance. Boom, same thing. So don't engage unless you absolutely have to. Remember, there is no set pattern on the street. Anything can happen, many different factors. But the most important thing, don't be on the business end of the gun. And if you have to defend yourself, get out of the way, hurt your opponent. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.